Welcome to TomorrowToday's Future Fit series, How to Become an Adaptive Leader. We've designed a 30-part series that is aimed at helping you lead through continuous change, to lead in a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, to meet the challenges that you're going to face. The series is designed over 30 parts that are very short and brief. There's a head component in which we talk about the theory or the principle that is important in the adaptive leadership process. And then each session is added to by a hand part, a practical thing, something you can do to practice becoming an adaptive leader. What we'd like to suggest at the outset as you go through the series is that you keep a reflective journal. You keep note of what is happening, what you're working with, what you're struggling with, what have been some wins. Because further down in the process, we're going to ask you to take out that journal and do some reflection. Reflection is a very necessary part of the leadership process. So welcome to Future Fit, Becoming an Adaptive Leader. We hope that as you go through the series, it will equip you to be not just a good leader, but a great leader in the context of the future. What to keep and what to discard. In evolutionary biology, there are three things as DNA rearranges itself. A DNA evolutionary process looks at what to keep, what to discard, and what to rearrange. You might have heard futurists talk about a Vuca World. Vuca is an acronym that stands for a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And whether we like it or not, as a leader, you are needing to negotiate and navigate this Vuca world. And what we'd like to suggest is that as you consider the future, there will be things from the past that you need to discard. There will be things that you need to keep, and there will be things that you need to rearrange. And deciding and deciphering what those things are will go a long way to determine what you put on your leadership shelf in order to cope with the challenges of tomorrow. What I'd like to suggest you do is you make a list of 3 things that you want to keep from your past leadership practice, things that have been helpful, things that you know will be helpful going forward. Then to make a list of 3 things that you need to discard. This will probably be a little bit harder and a little bit more tricky, but there will be things that you need to discard from your leadership practice. What are those? And then finally, what 3 things could be rearranged or rethought or redone? Having made a list of the 3 things that you want to keep, discard, or rearrange, go and discuss it with somebody that you trust. That's the practical part for what to keep and what to discard.